I'm Pato, and I tell you what, you are in the right place. You are in the right place to watch all the live stream of the individual Backyard Ultra World Championships from Big's Backyard in Tennessee that starts this Saturday. I am frothing. I'm not going to deny it. I am frothing. I'll tell you someone else who's frothing. Tim Moffat. G'day, Tim. How you going?
G'day, Paddy. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So you're actually in Nashville right now?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
It looks beautiful. Like that sky, it blends in
Yeah, beautiful,
perfectly with the Jashi top.
beautiful warm day today. Yep, blue skies. Just
And
went for a run in the sun. It was beautiful.
yeah, is this what the weather's forecast is meant to stay like for Bigs?
I haven't even looked.
Oh,
I haven't looked, but running today, if it's like this, it was pretty warm in the sun, but I think the day course will have a heap of shade from from what I saw of the live stream last time. So pretty sure it will have shade. In the shade, it was bloody beautiful today.
right. Well, it looks perfect. It might be dusty again like it was last year if it's dry.
Yeah, it seems dry. It doesn't I don't think they've had too much rain, so they'll have no doubt all that leaf litter. So
Yeah,
there was a heap of that when we went for a run today,
yeah,
and yeah, just dusty dirt underneath. So sounds like that's what it'll be like at Lazar's.
yeah. Well, I remember 2 years ago when they ran Littles. Oh no, actually no. I was going to say 2 years ago they ran Littles, but only used the road course. But that's not correct. They did use the day course. So hopefully they've
Yeah,
cleared rid of the leaf litter out there from that Littles race.
yeah.
But I'd rather it dry than wet. Yeah,
Oh yeah, dry a bit heap. But
yeah,
don't want to be running in the wet for too long.
yeah. So when did you get there?
Uh, got so we flew into where did we fly into? We flew into Texas.
Yeah,
We flew into Dallas and then went from Dallas to Atlanta. That was I don't know 3 days ago I think, three or
yeah,
four. Um, and yeah, just been in Nashville the last couple, which is cool.
yeah. And how are you adjusting? Are you still feeling the effects of the long flight?
Nah, that's been pretty good. So um, I didn't get my luggage. My luggage didn't come.
Ooh.
I just got that today. So they
Oh,
forgot to put it on the plane,
yeah,
and I had some pretty important nutrition stuff in there. So lucky that got delivered to the hotel today, which is cool.
yeah.
But yeah, sleep wise, it's been fine. I think the way back might be a bit dusty for us, but the way over, you get really tired. We tried to stay up till it was dark, and then we went to sleep, and yeah, we're fine, I think.
Yeah, perfect. So I'm not sure, but would there be any countries further away from the US than Australia as far as getting there goes? Maybe
I
so.
don't think so. Last bigs, remember, I did all the flight times.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's just then the guys in Perth had the longest flights because they fly over to Sydney.
Yeah.
But there were some runners last time that had in Australia that had some other flights. So yeah, I think Phil's got the longest flight
Mm.
to bigs
Yeah.
from Perth. But
Now, just so everyone knows, you're there as a crew.
yeah, Team Jassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must be absolutely frothing.
It is froth city here, mate. We're frothing all over the place.
Oh man. And I saw you went for a run at Broken Head.
Frozen Head, yeah. So we went to the
Frozen.
Yellow Gate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Went to the Yellow Gate and looked at it, and it's just the Yellow Gate. So we're looking at photos from docos and stuff to make sure it is the Yellow Gate.
Yeah.
And 100% was. We did a bit of a run, and that's steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Barkley Marathon heads straight up a hill. There's a lot of elevation there.
Mhm.
And then yeah, just did a little out back on trail. Um, and on the way back, it felt pretty good running towards the Yellow Gate. You know,
Yeah.
felt like we finished finished the loop.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
We were frothing for that too, Pato.
How long did you have to travel to get there?
to Frozen Head
Yeah.
was sort of on the way from Atlanta. So we drove, yeah, it was a couple hour drive there and then a couple hour drive here. So
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad. I think it's about 2.5 hours from Bell Buckle.
Right.
So a little bit long to go in between yards to drive there and have a bit of a run. But
Yeah.
yeah, on the way it was pretty nice and direct. We didn't have to go too far out of our way.
Yeah. Cool. Have you made any friends with the neighbours? Anything like that?
Not yet. We tried. We're being as friendly as possible.
Yeah. Now, the Bigs fantasy competition is still
Yep.
open, right?
It is still open. There is a cutoff. I think it's 1 hour before the race starts.
Oh, okay.
We'll cut off entries. So we've actually had a heap of people enter last minute. I
Mm.
was talking to Dom, and I think Dom's been, getting the red string and the cork board and photos of runners up and triangulating their possible outcomes.
Oh,
I think he's still thinking about his team. So if you haven't put it in like Dom and you're still processing it, you got time pretty much all the way until the race starts.
yeah. Well, look, Dom is on fire with his backyard ultra. He ran a backyard ultra and finished as the last one standing last weekend. So he could be the one to beat in the Bigs fantasy competition. He's in some good
Could be.
backyard form.
He's putting enough thought into it. If he doesn't win, I'll be worried what he's been thinking about this whole time.
um, so will you be at Bigs for the first bell? Like, how's the crewing schedule going to work?
Yeah, so it looks like the crew changeovers will be so last Bigs, you might remember there was one crew changeover allowed, and a lot of people had one crew for the first 24 hours and then took their changeover and
Yeah.
then had one crew for the remainder of the race. This time with the runners, no doubt going deeper, like it's a really strong field. Laz is allowed for crew to swap over every 12 hours.
Yeah.
So basically, runners can have a day crew and a night crew. I'll be on the night crew, which is pretty cool. So I won't be there for the start, but I'll be there for laps 13 to 24, and then we'll keep swapping day and night like that.
Yeah. And is this time, does each runner get to choose when the crew changes, or does everyone's crew swap at the same
Yeah,
time?
it's a set time, so everyone's crew will swap at the same time, but they might run it different. People might do 24-hour shifts or
Right.
just have one or two changeovers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do it every 12 hours just to keep fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Well, that's good because like if you were only allowed to have one crew change, then someone might fly over all the way over there and just be there for one shift and then they can't go back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be disappointed I'm not there during the day. During the day, I'll either be sleeping or watching the live stream. So
Yeah.
uh, hopefully nothing too exciting happens during the day. I miss it.
Yeah. Now, do you know like deep in the race when like there's not as many runners left, like do you know if you'll be able to go even if you're not crewing or you're not too sure?
Not too sure. I know like Laz has a limit on just physically how many people he can have there. So the crew of runners who have tapped out, have DNF'd, they can still be there. So there might be some opportunity to, swap and change and, um, still have the same total number of crew there.
Yeah.
But maybe, when one runner taps out, there might be opportunities to take that pass and head in. But I think just to keep the crew fresh, the best way to do it is to have that consistent changeover anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not very likely we'll just stay there and sleep there. We'll
Yeah.
still have a good changeover period, I think.
But I mean, if a runner, like any runner, makes it to like the final five or something like that, you want both the crew to be there to experience it. You don't want someone
Yeah,
stuck in their hotel watching the live stream waiting for their crew change so they can go.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Now back to the fantasy competition. How many people have entered?
260 before we started this call. So we've actually had a heap start to enter this last week. So I think we're getting about 20 or 30 a day.
Yep.
the
That's
last
good.
few days. So yeah, it was more than I expected, heaps more than I expected, and we should easily crush 300 people.
Yeah.
And there's been a few prizes thrown in here and there.
Mm.
I know Clayton's busy working on some pretty cool stuff. So really, it's bragging rights, but there are some cool stuff to go along with it. And yeah, a lot of the runners who are running have entered. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping at the start line and during laps they'll be discussing their fantasy teams and if you're on another runner's fantasy team, they're egging you on and making sure you don't tap out.
Yeah. Yeah, like you mentioned, there are some pretty good prizes up for grabs. And I mean, Clayton actually sent a photo of a coin that's going to be given to the
Yeah,
winner. I mean, that
yeah.
looks good. That looks really good.
It looks good. I think he's getting off Timu, so it might look better than it actually is when it when it arrives.
Yeah.
But it'd be pretty cool to have a one of one coin to
Yeah,
commemorate your win.
for sure. I want that coin. I want that
Yeah,
coin.
yeah.
I want,
Ultimate bragging rights.
yeah. Are there any like famous people who have entered? Like, has Laz entered or anything like that?
I haven't reached out to Laz. I figured he's too busy. I might send it off to him, or I might mention it on Friday when we're there setting up. But the bloke is too busy. Plus, I think he knows too much. So he'd probably he'd probably take out the prize, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't be fair. He invented the sport, so
Yeah. Yeah, well, it sounds like there's a lot of knowledgeable people who have entered, but my money's still on Clayton. My money's still on
yeah.
Clayton. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
think,
Clayton's done a lot of thought, a lot of research, but I did make sure he entered early, so he
ah,
wasn't cheating and wasn't talking to other people. So
yeah.
he hasn't had the same amount of time someone like Dom has had to think about.
Now, I do suggest that people who do enter, they write their selections down so they don't forget who they picked. Because
Yeah,
I've spoken to a couple of people who forget who they picked, and I'll be honest, I've forgotten who I've picked too.
yeah, write it down, or you can just message me, chat me on Instagram or something, or
Yeah.
Clayton. And I've had heaps of people reach out and ask that as well.
All right.
And if you do know your team and you want to change it, just go in and submit again. You just go in and submit again, and that will overwrite your previous team.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just got to go in again and do it again. We'll get your team updated for you.
Yeah. Now, there's a rumor going around that someone tried to cheat and spent $17 million on their team.
Well, yeah, someone did. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say cheat. They probably didn't read the
Ah,
rules in detail.
yeah.
I won't tell you who it is, but it is one of the runners, the bigs.
Oh,
So they've probably got bigger things on their mind than adding up adding up the
yeah.
cost of everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically they picked three very good runners. Would have been a great team,
Yeah.
but we can't have people spending 17 mil when everyone else is spending 10.
Yeah. No, that's right. Now, are you lonely there, like all alone, like over there in st before the race
Oh,
starts?
hang on.
What?
Oh, who's here?
Ah,
Hey, Pato.
Jashi, how you going, man?
Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, awesome. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, yeah. Just went for a run just before, so yeah, nice taper period. Nice
Yeah,
to be playing off the K's a bit. It's good.
beauty. Awesome. You're looking nice and fresh. You're looking ready.
Yes, I'm well fed too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
We've been eating a lot since we got here.
yeah, I was listening to some podcasts. I forget which one, and they were talking about the food over there. It's like it's a bit different from America. So well, it's a bit different from Australia. So how are you finding the food situation? Is it easy or little bit challenging?
Well, I think some people are a little bit apprehensive about eating food. I've kind of taken the opposite approach and just eaten as much different food as I can. So that could backfire on me pretty severely in the race. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, cool. And have you taken much supplies over there with you that you're going to use in the race as far as nutrition goes?
Yeah, some of the sugary stuff I heard has a bit too much corn syrup in it. So taken a few drinks and a few of the chocolate and stuff from Australia. But yeah, still relying on a few items from here that we can go and get from shops if we have
Yeah.
to. So bit of a mix.
Yeah. Do you have a local like Walmart nearby?
There's Walmart nearby everywhere.
Right.
Search it up on Google and like 10 will appear just in any direction. It's
Wow.
kind of nuts.
Yeah, awesome. So we've got Tim as one half of the crew and Caroline's the second half. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And is it all like planned, like loop by loop, or do you go into that much detail?
Yeah, we're pretty detailed. We've got a pretty long plan that I will admit hasn't actually been finalised yet. We were actually waiting till we got to America to finalise some of the meals. But the majority of it's there, laid out lap by lap, what we're doing, what we're eating, and yeah, what the plan is. So
Yeah,
pretty organised.
yeah. And have you entered the fantasy team, Jashi?
I have.
Ooh. Did you pick yourself?
No, I'm too expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not good value, I don't think. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket like that.
Yeah, yeah. Are you allowed to tell us who you did pick, or is it a secret?
That's probably a question for Tim.
You're trying to remember.
I think it was Hendrik Fourie, David Stoltenberg, and I don't remember what the third one was. It was basically someone that fit the remainder of what I had.
Right, yeah.
So it was someone sort of around the 3 million mark. I can't remember who it was. It was just a space filler.
Yeah. And what are you doing like when you're not running? Like, are you just like lounging around, just like resting the body, or are you going for walks? You're watching TV? What are you doing? Playing board games?
We've been really busy just traveling at the moment. Like, we've done a lot of shopping and so been pretty on the feet at the moment. So the next couple of days I'll try and get off my feet a bit more, but not too worried at the moment. Just sort of going around and enjoying places as best we can. We went to Ruby Falls yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Underneath it was like 300 meters. No, what was it, 300 something meters underground. A lot of feet underground.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and so you've got one more trip, and then you're done. Like then basically, so you're going to one more place to stay, and then you're basically close to the race, and then it's game on.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So Nashville to Murfreesboro tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's our home base for the next week and a half, basically.
Unreal. Well, look, I mean, I can feel the energy in the air from here. I mean, it's I'm excited.
You're frothing?
I am
frothing, Kato?
I am absolutely frothing.
Right.
Hey, Pato, is Jashi on your fantasy team?
Well, I think I honestly forget who I picked.
That's a no.
You would remember that, Pato.
No, I do have a soft spot for Jashi, so I probably did. Remember,
I'll look it up and I'll let you know, Pato.
Remember, I cried when you broke 100, Jashi.
I do, Pato. It was very lovely, very touching.
For what it's worth, Jashi isn't on my fantasy team, and I'm crewing him. So if it gets close to the pointy end and he trips over because his shoelaces were tied together, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that coin, it's going to throw some interesting tactics into them. Everyone wants that coin.
It looked good in the shoebox.
In the shoebox. All right. Well, look. Thanks for coming on. I'm absolutely frothing. All the best. I can't wait to watch you go absolutely berserk at Bigs, Jashi. It's going to be something else.
Gonna leave it all out there, Pato.
Yeah.
There won't be anything left.
Yeah. No, I can't wait. I'll probably be crying from my couch. All right. Well, I'll speak to you guys soon anyway. And all the best.
Thanks, Pato.
Cheers, fellow.
Tim Moffat and Jonathan Ash. I'm looking forward to watching those guys throw down at Biggs on the weekend. Well, everyone, have a great time watching Biggs. All the best to everyone running at Biggs. I am fired up.